I have three real quick tips and things that I do in my class. So the first is I use Google Classroom quite a bit. So I've translated all the graphs into Google Docs, and I have little boxes where all of the answers should go, so that way students can copy and paste graphs or things from RStudio into the box to answer the questions. And I can make a copy for every student to have for the Google Doc for the lab. So they have the whole lab, all the questions, all in one place. So then that way they don't have to go back and forth. Also, the lesson where you have the three different types of plots. So you have a histogram, a dot plot, and a box and whisker plot. I've translated that onto Desmos. So that way it's just a matching activity on Desmos, and so that the students can see whether they're right or wrong instantly. The last thing is the yawning is contagious lesson. I can never get that video to work. There's one super low quality version, and I actually logged into the Discovery Channel, and you have to watch the whole episode, so it's not just the little pieces. So I changed that lesson, and I posed the question of how would you prove that the keto diet works? And just ask the kids, well, how would you prove it? What process would you go through, all that sort of stuff? And the vast majority of the kids came up with an experiment with a control group, and they were already sort of familiar with those terms from their science classes. So it was just a natural connection for them, and I could still have the same discussion about the vocabulary and what we do in statistics, but it was just sort of activating more their prior knowledge than anything else. So those are my three tips.